Mental health literacy is a collection of 4 lessons for grades 9 to 12 that focuses on understanding the importance of mental health literacy as it relates to students' own lived experiences and the relationships that they have. The lessons use a student directed approach and follow a 4 step experiential learning framework, which includes investigate and learn, action plan, take action, and reflect and celebrate. The lessons use research and evidence based tools, lessons, and activities to inspire change and learning. There is also a slide deck to go along with these lessons to help engage your students and easily navigate you through the lessons. Before I review the lessons, please know that while we suggest pacing times for each lesson, you can absolutely chunk the lessons up or narrow them down as needed to meet your classroom needs. Lesson 1, The Road to Mental Health Literacy, introduces students to the concept of mental health and mental health literacy. You will work as a class to create a common definition of mental health literacy, and you will help students identify its importance and collectively create ways to practice and share its importance with others. For this lesson, we recommend you dedicate 50 minutes, but it's also broken into 3 parts so you can organize your time according to what works with your schedule. Lesson 2, The Road to Optimal Mental Health, supports students in understanding proven ways to optimize their mental health and well being through a variety of habits. Students will explore 5 ways to optimize mental health, reflect upon their own daily habits, and how they impact their well being. They will develop a personal action plan to practice a habit that can help optimize their mental health. After implementing the plan, they will reflect on it through journaling or discussion. For this lesson, we recommend that you dedicate 45 minutes, and the lesson is divided into 4 parts, so you can pace those parts out in the way that works best for you. Lesson 3, Understanding Stress Response, has students exploring the topic of stress under mental health literacy. As they reflect on different stressful situations, they will learn to positively approach a stressful incident by changing the way they think. As a final activity, students will create their personal coping skills toolbox. This activity engages students to reflect on stress as an individual and as a class in order to build a healthy personal community. For this lesson, we recommend you dedicate 50 to 70 minutes, but again, it's broken into 3 parts so you can customize the pacing. The students will be watching 4 videos, which we recommend you preview ahead of time. And finally, lesson 4 is understanding language, which begins with tapping into your students' background knowledge of mental health language and the impact of the words we use. They will learn why word choice is important when communicating with each other and the impact of using inappropriate words. They'll also practice communicating a shared understanding and finally create an action plan to educate others on the power of words and labels that stigmatize mental health. For this lesson, we recommend you dedicate 50 to 70 minutes, and it's also broken into 3 parts, but parts 1 and 2 should be done as one lesson, so just be mindful of that when working out your pacing. The students will be watching a video in this lesson that we again recommend you preview ahead of time. We hope this video was a helpful overview for you. As always, if you have any questions or feedback, please drop us a line at info@educationplus.org. We hope you enjoy bringing well-being to your students and found the discussions meaningful and informative.